Thinking about learning Thai, but maybe you're not quite sure where to even start? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're laying out your complete, step-by-step roadmap to mastering this beautiful language. So, you've got your eye on learning Thai. That's awesome. It is a fantastic goal. I mean, from its graceful, flowing script to its melodic sounds, Thai is just a really unique and rewarding language to unlock. But let's be honest for a second. At first glance, it can look, well, pretty intimidating. You're dealing with 5 distinct tones, where the pitch of your voice completely changes a word's meaning, and then there's an alphabet that looks nothing like the letters we're used to. It's pretty easy to feel a bit lost. But here's the good news. Learning Thai is far more manageable than it seems, especially when you have a clear plan. And that's exactly what we're laying out for you today, your complete roadmap to get you from zero to a confident speaker. Okay, first things first, we're starting with Section 1, the Thai system. Before you even think about memorizing a single word, it's so important to understand the fundamental architecture of the language you're about to learn. The key here is to just see the big picture first. So while Thai is famous for being a tonal language, you're going to find it has a grammatical structure that might feel surprisingly familiar. Understanding this foundation makes everything else just fall into place so much easier. Now, what's really cool about this slide is how it separates the tough parts from the easy wins. So yes, you do have to master those 5 tones and learn a whole new alphabet. But look at the good news. The sentence structure is subject, verb, object, just like in English. And even better, you don't have to worry about verb conjugations or, in most cases, plural forms. That simplifies things immensely. All right, let's move on to what I like to call the 2 golden rules of learning Thai. If you take away anything from this explainer, it should be these next 2 points. They are absolutely critical for your success. Golden rule number 1. This is completely non-negotiable. Our source material puts it perfectly. If you ignore tones, you will not be understood. A word spoken with a high tone can mean something completely different than the same exact word with a falling tone. Mastering this from day 1 is the most important thing you can possibly do. And here's golden rule number 2, which is just as important. Do not skip learning the Thai script. It is so tempting to just rely on romanization, spelling Thai words with English letters, but it's a trap. It will seriously slow you down in the long run and prevent you from ever truly reading the language. So how do you tackle this? Well, exactly like you see here. Don't try to learn all 44 consonants at once. The strategy is simple. Learn just 5 per day, and, just as importantly, write them out by hand. That physical act of writing is such a powerful memory tool. You do this consistently, and in less than a month, you'll be sounding out your first Thai words. All right, you've got the sounds and the symbols down. Now for the fun part, Section 3, where we put it all together and start building your first sentences. This right here is that aha moment for so many learners. Look how beautifully simple this is. In English, we say, I eat rice. Subject, verb, object. In Thai, it's the exact same word order, chun, gin, cow. This parallel structure is a massive advantage for English speakers. And the simplicity just keeps going. Forget about complex verb tenses. To indicate past or future, you just add a time word, like yesterday or tomorrow. Want to turn a statement into a question? Just add a simple little particle, like my, to the end. It's incredibly logical and efficient. So you have the building blocks, but how do you go from being a learner to being a user of the language? Section 4 is all about making that leap. The path from learner to user has 2 key steps. The first is immersion. Around month 4, you need to just flood your brain by listening to as much Thai as possible. Dramas, vlogs, anything. But listening isn't enough. The second, and this is crucial, is practice. Starting around month 5, you must start speaking. Don't wait for perfection. Just 15 minutes a day on a language app is enough to build real momentum. All right, we've covered the foundation and the activation. Let's talk about the long game and what it takes to achieve real, comfortable fluency. Let's talk about a realistic timeline, because managing your expectations is key. As you can see, with consistent daily study, you can hit a basic survival level in about 3 months. Conversational ability comes at around 6 to 9 months. And that ultimate goal of comfortable fluency, that's a 1 to 2 year journey. It truly is a marathon, not a sprint. So let's end with a rapid-fire summary of the most crucial takeaways. Remember the golden rules. Do not ignore the tones and learn the script early. Get over your fear and start speaking, even if it's badly at first. Listen way more than you talk. And finally, the master key to it all, be consistent for 1 full year. The roadmap is laid out, the path is clear, and all the information is here. So the only real question left to ask is, when does your journey begin?